Hey everyone, my name is Titanic and welcome back to the episode of Titancraft Season 10, episode number 174. It is, for the majority of Minecraft players, the eve of 1.16. For me, it's nothing special. It's the...
We don't know.
It's nothing, because we don't know when we're getting 1.16 on Titancraft. I mean, even if paper updates immediately, you guys will not see footage of 1.16 for a couple of more days because there are still stuff that I want to do on this current version that, as a result of that, I'm not going to update us right away. If we get 1.16 in the first like 24 to 36 hours after launch, we're going to stick on 1.15 a little bit longer. I mean, it's going to be like a very minor difference now. The only thing that's going to be really inconvenient if 1.16 paper decides to come out like right before I have a bunch of IRL plans. Or like if I have a big event going on, then that's gonna be really inconvenient. But I'm hoping that we get it quite quickly overall. I'm looking forward to it. I think there is a lot of good that could come out of it. It's just waiting for the right time. So today, if you're wondering, Mr. Right.
If you're wondering, I'll be right back for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Boat today is on a mission here. Boat Boy is gathering terracotta for the Nether Hub. And another build that I think I'll address, if not in the next episode, the episode after that. The next episode might be gathering terracotta too. The next episode, though, is going to have a really, really exciting announcement. So, although it's not 1.16 release day on the server, you guys are going to get a special Titancraft episode tomorrow. So, I guess you can look forward to that. I got some announcements I want to make, and it kind of will point us really into the latter portion of the season. So, some big stuff coming up then. I'm also really looking forward, though, to getting my hands on 1.16. At this point, I don't have really an ETA for when we're going to get the update. I mean, I wish I knew, because it would make my life like 100 times easier. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know. I have no idea. Paper last time was quite quick to update, but this time around, not so much. Forget when, I'm trying to think back now. Paper, by the time we went to 1.15, we had paper, and and 1.15 came out in mid-December, and we didn't touch it till like 2 weeks later. So I mean, I've heard that 1.16 converts for modding wise shouldn't be a huge challenge, and so with that being said, I'm really hoping then that we can get onto the new version within a few days. I'm fingers crossed, because if it takes more than a week, I'm gonna be on a bit of a vacation in mid-July, or like early to mid-July, and I'm gonna run into problems if we had to update while I'm gone. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I'm really hoping that there's not an overlap there, that it waits until conveniently then, because I want to record a whole bunch of episodes regarding the update. I mean, before I guess you guys will see footage from 1.16 at quite a ways after we get it, because I have a plan for one or two last episodes in 1.15, and to do them, I need to know exactly when we're moving forward to 1.16. And if I knew definitely, I'd be pouncing on that. But I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I looked around yesterday to see if Paper had any public releases about like, hey, we're gonna be trying to get it done this quick, and there was zero information about it, zero. And so we can only hope for the best, I guess. I would like, again, ideally we update as soon as possible so we can get the new different resources, the new blocks. Obviously, I'm still very upset about the zombie pigman thing. I think it was one of their dumbest things in a while, and that says something for Mojang, but either way, even with all the negative things, the bad loadings, the bad, loading screen, the really awkward title screen, I'm really excited for Minecraft 1.16. I think for the building, for building purposes, it's gonna be a really good update, and so that's why I'm, even with all the downsides of the update, it's not like I'm going to like crucify it and be like, oh god, this update's gonna suck. Like, ugh. Like, no, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a really good update overall, but like it's gonna be one of those updates that I take with a grain of salt. I mean, kind of like how it might be a little bit like how I took 1.14, except 1.14 had fewer things I disliked. I mean, I think my biggest grudge in 1.14 was first I thought the crossbow was useless, and I still think that. And my other problem with it at that point was that old villages completely ceased to exist, and I kind of was bothered by that. And the new textures I was kind of mixed about at first, but I guess this now has a significant number of features that I disagree with and dislike, and so it's like, although it's not going to stop me from going to play the new version, since I'm one that even if there's stuff I don't like in an update, I still think I should play it for all the good features within it. This one's definitely harder to do that with and say that with a smile on my face, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a great update, yay. And I'm not one of those people either that are just mad that it's not a cave update. I mean, personally, like, everybody yelling at Mojang to do a cave update, and I'm like, please, Mojang, please don't. Like, Mojang, if Mojang does a cave update, you people don't understand what Mojang is going to do. They're not going to just add new ores and some new gen. No, the current caves that we see now will simply cease to exist. There's going to be an entirely new thing, and I'm terrified of that. I don't mind change, but I hate when Mojang is like, oh yeah, we're not gonna add. No, we're gonna replace. Like, even the pigment thing. And there's the people that are like, oh, it's just a retexture. Oh, I mean, you can't really say that because A, they changed the model for it, and B, they literally changed the mob's name and the mob ID. Like, it is fully its own mob, like a new mob, and so the zombified piglin, it's not an adequate replacement for the zombie pigman that we've had for literally a decade. And so I am quite upset with that change. Definitely wish they would not have done that, and hope that maybe at some point they are smart enough to change their mind, but this is Minecraft we're talking about. They probably aren't going to. But we can complain about it anyways, you know? Hopefully, though, we can see some cool stuff anyways. Now, with that being said, I'm really curious what 1.17 is going to look like now, because Mojang has really put themselves in an interesting spot with, they keep promising us all of these features, and we're not really getting much of them. And so, it's going to be really interesting if Mojang actually starts, like, I mean, they owe us a mountain to them. I'm pretty sure they said they would even though they weren't going to be the first updated, that they still said they were going to do, like, the swamp and mesa updates. Or Badlands, as they think they need to call it. And so, I really wonder what 1.17 is going to look like. I mean, while there's a lot of people begging for a cave update, more than anything, I mean, unless they do another building overhaul update where they give us a ton of new building blocks, I'm really hoping they do something like 1.7. And I mean, 10 versions later, 1.17, 1.7 seems like a great time to just do another overworld biome overhaul where you just add a whole bunch of new biomes. Like, that is what I want from Mojang more than anything. I want more biomes, and I want more generated structures you find in those biomes. In the overworld. Not the end, not the nether. The overworld. I'm not going to sit here and whine about the fact that, oh god, caves are so boring. I know, I want more overworld stuff to explore so bad. And so, I'm really hoping that they decide to do something like that for 1.17. No. I am curious if Mojang really has started anything with 1.17 yet. I mean, they had to at least have an idea for it by now, I would think. But I'm really, I'm curious to say the least. It's gonna be a very interesting patch. Hopefully, it'll be a fun one though. Although it is kind of weird. I don't know how many more versions we're gonna see in the Titancraft series. Like, that is, I mean, back when the group was newer, it was kind of just like, meh. I think at one point I kind of just accepted that during Season 5 that 1.13 was going to be the last version we'd ever get to see in the Titancraft series. In fact, at one point I thought it was going to be 1.12 because I thought 1.13 would be too slow to be released on time. But, now we're in this weird spot of, I don't really know how many more versions to expect before the end of Season 10. I mean, I know it's impossible for us to make it to 1.20 because 1.20 is probably like 3 years away. But I would really, I mean, if we don't see at least 1.18, I'd be disappointed in how slow Mojang is updating. I mean, God, we have plans for this season for like another year. What am I keep hearing? Is that a spider? Oh yeah, I know I did legs. But if we don't get that, I am going to just be fuming. I mean, we better at least get one more update. If we don't get another update during this season, oh my. Like, I'm not overly greedy here, but the way Minecraft's developed, Minecraft's not like Terraria. Terraria does just major mega updates every few years, whereas Minecraft does smaller, consistent updates. And I really don't like that Mojang has even got this idea where they're gonna make meh updates that take a year to develop. Because that's what Mojang's thing has been with like 1.13, 1.14, I mean 1.16 has been, I guess, from what the sounds of it, I think 1.16 probably was in development already well before 1.15 was even released. Like, they've been working on this Nether update for quite some time, and I mean, in many ways I think I am excited, but
you're not.
Oh, welcome back. I think parts of it I still don't feel like this new Nether we're getting really matches the Nether, and so it's gonna be really interesting. I can't wait to actually get to properly play it for a while and see just what it's like, and then give another review on it. I mean, there's a lot of updates I wanted to do proper reviews on as I finish playing. I mean, obviously I think I've hinted a few times, when the current Terraria series come to an end, or at least the maximum multiplayer, I'm gonna do like a huge 1.4 review and discuss all my thoughts about that. Maybe I'll do something for like that for 1.16 instead of just, I mean, 1.9, Minecraft 1.9, I did a video like that, but I did it before the update was out, and I just ranted about the update for like 20 minutes, and now I'm a little bit past it, a little more mature. I don't just do that as much. Now I try to, and I'm not gonna make an entire video dedicated to calling out Mojang. Although I could. Might feel good because Mojang is kind of meh, but I did feel like Mojang is a little bit money hungry at times, and it does bother me.
Bedrock Edition.
Yeah, Bedrock Edition is something else. Now, one thing I'm very mixed about, and I forget who I was telling this to the other day. I'm really mixed about the snapshot system, because the good thing about snapshots is they help give a less buggy full release, and that is one good thing. The bad thing that I don't like is they really, by the time we get the update, there's no surprises left in the update. And I mean, some people are like, oh, we just don't play snapshots. Well, you hear about it from other players, and it would be so cool, like, the community, we get an update and we get a surprise feature at launch. Like, I think Minecraft updates are a little underwhelming in that regard, that we always know exactly what we're going to end up with, and so it's like, whatever, just that. Also, we're learning here is we're slowly chipping through terracotta, because this is really slow. We're probably going to need a beacon for a lot of the terracotta for the nether hub. Otherwise it's going to...
Did you say beacon?
I might need one, yeah.
Yeah. Give me a couple days.
Yeah, I mean... In reality, though, we probably are going to have to...
Wait, you're in the nether?
No, I'm at the mesa, but to mine all this terracotta out to get enough, I mean, the double chest count isn't that high, but I mean, compared to gravel, that we can just, in like a 10-minute episode, get a shulker box filled, I mean, what's the recording time up to almost 15 minutes? I guess actually we're not too far behind that, but it still, to me, feels like it's going really obnoxiously slow. Oh, there's a cave right there. Not a big cave, but a little cave it looks like. Oh, shut up, spider. Mr. Spooder. I think I'm gonna go through and mine a bunch of the red terracotta as well. I don't really have a reason. I think that I need the orange, but the red I have ideas for.
Orange?
No, what?
Orange man.
Orange man, oh no. Or it's just Ducky's, like one of Ducky's favorite colors. Except Ducky actually in Minecraft likes cyan the most. It's his brand.
12 more skulls, then I gotta blow up another 8 freaking creepers. With the skeletons. I'm almost done.
GG.
Just 12 more skulls, and I don't have to go back to the Dark Fortress
So yeah,
ever
I
again.
mean, that was kind of a final note again, though. Once I have more news about us updating to 1.16, I will certainly tell you all. Right now, I don't have an ETA because I don't have an ETA for paper, but I think it's going to be very soon. So we're definitely going to start getting the server prepared. By tomorrow night, I will be able to let you all know if I think we're going to be able to go into 1.16 sooner. I mean, it is possible by the time I film the next episode. Actually, I'll probably film the next episode tonight. Yeah, never mind. Maybe I'm lying here. But if I don't get to filming the episode later tonight, I will be able to tell you guys in the following episode if paper is going to be out right away or not, which will dictate how many more episodes we spend at 1.15. And then we can start fresh. I mean, there's going to be a lot of changes. Obviously, the advancement pack starting from scratch is going to be... I mean, we're not going to start totally from scratch because although a lot of the advancements are not going to carry over, all of the statistical advancements, because they're based on scoreboards, all of the statistical ones should come flying back when we update, which will be kind of fun. Although, oddly enough, I just realized, the global railway network advancement, I forgot, it's been broken for a while. It was broken when I originally got to it, and for whatever reason...
What global what?
Global railway network is an advancement in statistics. It's the minecart one, and for 100 kilometers. And I remember I had to manually give that one to everybody that got it, which was me, Logan, Bailey, and Wes. So, definitely, it's... I mean, most of the advancements that we should get back to statistical, but we'll have a lot of advancements to get back, so it'll be a complete hunt. I mean, the other discussion we've had is with future updates, if that means we're going to permanently break the advancement packs again. We're kind of looking at it right now. I kind of have made my decision. I think we're going to get the new advancement pack for sure now, because it looks like the group wants it. But if, like, 1.17 comes around, as long as it doesn't break the 1.16 version, we'll continue on with it. And I guess if it does, then we'll probably just get rid of the advancement pack, because there's going to be a bunch of advancements that just aren't really worth waiting to get again. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. Enough rambling about the next patch. And tomorrow we'll continue our adventure for our big announcements. So anyways, on that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic and early in the episode Clash, and we will see you guys in the next episode of Titancraft Season 10. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.